This story begins with the family arrive on the remote island. The father David as the experience is the protective man. His wife Sarah is the more considerate. The whale is the teenager daughter Emily, and the son is the Nora. That is exactly about the explore the island from the boat. Everything looking the beautiful. The water is the crystal clear, and the beach is the untouched. And there the tick the green jungle is the almost is the magical. David believe in the found the perfect peace place and the spend the few days of is the away from the civilization. But their family does not know is the local is the strange rule about this island. As soon as the family, the entire jungle is discovered, the old orange sign is the simply say the leave this island immediately. David is the island is nothing more than is the old the speculation. But the Sarah is the notice is the something strange, and the sign is not completely covered with the rust. Its look is the restly tried is the repeatedly is the warning. Is the mean is the somebody still come there and somebody is still is away from the this island. David tell is the everyone not the panic this the decided is the continue. But there is the moment onward as the island seem the watching them. The family follow the old trail deep in the jungle, and suddenly they notice the forest became completely silent, and the bird and the insect, no even the sound of the wind. Nora asked the father, "Is the anyone is the so quiet?" David does not is the answer is the Emily not notices the something behind the tree, and it is the look in the human in the footprint. But the anymore. That is the family started the worrying that is the one the alone in the island. They will tell them in the notice, stay the close. But they the deeply they go and the realize is the island is not normal. The family eventually reach in the another beach and there the look is the perfectly peace and the rest. And they are the something describe about the Scarlet had do the piece, laughing broken camera and the show and the personal blogging. They the clearly belong that the other people. Sarah realized is the not is the tourist, but they the simply left for the play. They the belong the behind and there but this did go. They the searching in the area find is the old footprint. They show the other family standing in the same beach. And the back, the photography that is almost 20 years ago. The family began in the understand that people has been the disappearing here from the decades. Everyone few minutes is the past is the something large joke, and they have been the walking hard is actually going there, and the island in the seeming in the trap them, and with is the here is the sound and the something move wing behind them. The family discover the massive kind of hidden is the inside the mountain, and there the cave inside in the curving the curve in the wall. Is the caving shows the people standing around the giant in the creature, and the some in the fighting image from the capture is the mouth having the people disappear in the ground. Noah became in the terrified, his the Sarah became in the leave immediately. But David discovered the ancient symbol of the periods of the survivors' war. The same symbol in the cave in the warning sign is the outside. Suddenly they realize the warning does not have the dangerous animal is the about the island itself. Inside the cave is the family here is the deep rumble sound. The ground began to shake, dust fall into the ceiling, and Emily looked in the towards the darkness with the something boom. and the huge shadow passed behind them, and everyone is afraid. David shine the flashlight in the darkness, and the something there as the come begin, and this time in the everything the family run out of the cave, and but the outside cave in the chain. The one that suddenly pull the 100 meter down is the shore. Something everyone is the breathing in the island. While searching in the another escape route, discover in the abandoned search the cave and the campfire in the according into the map. The research is the discovery of the island about the beginning and the underground network of the tunnel. But the tunnel does not natural. According in the notes, this the island in the contained in the cranium move in the organism is the breathing in the surface with the feed in the energy in the living creature, and there a few decades and the island became the hungry. It is was the wake up in the final note the research theory say and that this the island does not want to the leave. They the recording suddenly cut off. Suddenly the sky turned into black, lighting strike on the mountain and the ground shake in the wildly, and the far on the distance in the volcano begin the interrupt. But they in the ordinary eruption. But this is not an ordinary eruption. This is a lava simply flowed in the mountain, and the crack begin in the spread in the, across with the island. Family watch the horror is the ground itself is the opening, and there's the David realizes the island is the collapsing. Where they want the only one chance they made the ocean before the entire island is changed. The family reach in the coastline, but there the boat is gone. They see the transform in the gignical whirlpool. There is a current pulling everywhere to the center, and there the rock face on the beach, and everything disappears in the water. And the David understood is terrified truth, and the island is just not collapsing; is the pulling anywhere for the center. Sarah grew up in the children, and they the run along the rocks, searching from the highest ground, and the island shaking again. With a massive storm hit in the rain, and the pour down in the was not again the cliff, and the David Sarah is the Emily. No is a struggle in there the other David his rope is attached in the family across the dangerous situation cliff. But Noah slipped and the David grape and the last second. For the moment, father and his son is aching, and thus the leg in the ocean Sarah pulled in the back in the safety. But they the family noticed something in the water gigging the show in the wave, and there's the finishing with them. The family forced back into the jungle, but they the tree is are move a root arise in the ground in the shake, and the branch is the path is the forest is the response is the response, and the devil lies the cannot keep in the running randomly. They are the original tunnel system. They do reach is right, and another route and the breathing island is the costly directly in the coast, and the family entire in the forest find them. But something follow them. Fog suddenly cover into the jungle, and the family can be in the few feet ahead, and the notice the shit down in the through the fog one by one. There's the survival more. They looking human begin, and as far as the call out thing is the might be survive. But nobody answer as the figure out the slow and clove, and the David realized that no survive. They are the people in the disappear in the island or the left them in the family runs behind them and the continue in the follow. Emily became in the separated from the family. She behind the tree and tried to the sound. He faced the cover into the dirt and rain. She is the footstep appearance or the something in the whisper on the knee. Emily hook up and Emily look up. It is her father and something peep from David tell you something in the come and that Emily noticed his eyes in completely back. She realized immediately that had not her father. She ran in the opposite direction just before the creature it in the real David find her. He is pull her away. They know the immediate in the people is not lost. The family finally reach out the cliff over the look in the ocean and the distant there is the boat. It is some shadow in survival, but there is a massive gap between the both. David create the makes it in the rope behind bridge is the Sarah cross the first is Noah family the follow, but there the rope suddenly break. Family has survived in the ocean and the David grab in hand. For the survival second in the struggle is the held in the blowham and the water falling into the emerald in the shadow. David refusing lets go and Sarah is pulled Emily back into the rock and the entire family finally together in the again. But there still is the face is the creature. At the edge of the jungle, create finally is the reveal itself. It is the human Asian garden covered in the stone and darkness. Is the body appears in the connect to the root and the rock is the island. Is the David finally understand is the creature not the own the island. It is the part of the island. Is the island itself is alive is the century is the island let is the one to the entire. David realized is the only way to the stop it. This must destroy the Asian symbol of the control of the creature. The family return into the underground cave and the light touch the entire the deeply chamber. Is there the center of the stone and is the symbol and the David discover its creature and the directly volcano tunnel and that destroy the entire island the collapse. But they if you do not the creature follow them and they go. David decided the risk he is the Asian structure, nothing spare in the strike again. He is the suddenly there the enter the cave in the shake and the creature scream to the avoid them. It is the island here that began in the die. The volcano is explored the massive crack spread and across the island is the bring creature behind the disappear from the ground is the ancient tunnel collapse. The family around together in the coast of the rock is the fall in the everywhere. The jungle is the birth and the mountain break that path. Is the Ormond Island is the begin the shaking in the ocean. David reach in the boat just the time. Everywhere jump and the around. They are the escape look at the back and the island slowly disappear. Breathe in the away. For the moment, everything became silent, and the family believe in the finally over. But there, the family notices the somewhere floating and that inside the boat. The old wearing sign is the sign way to the arrive escape now, as the now message is the original word is the it will be returned. Horror of later is the family watch the sunrise and the boat and the ocean is the beautiful again and the completely gone. And the David has been the family close as their survival, but their camera slowly move on the boat and in the breathing in the water. Deep underway in the ocean floor, and there the fight with the globe began the disappear. With the giant creek in the darkness. From the something is the move inside. I hope enjoy this story. If you enjoy the terrifying survival mystery story. Make sure in the turn in the more in the Hollywood style movie stories.